Good morning, students. Hope all of you well. In this video, this is history video. Now, this is history video, and we are going to discuss a very important topic in your syllabus. We are in the making of global world. From this syllabus, we are going to discuss this topic. Topic is European attraction to Africa. Okay. Now, there is a question. Why Europeans have too much attraction to African countries? Okay. So we are going to discuss some important topics. Look, whenever mainly in nationalism India, in this chapter we are going to discuss the colonial Indian freedom struggle against colonial government. Okay, but there is a question: why European powers always try to colonize third world country people? I mean to say that Asian countries people, European countries people, Asian countries and African countries people. So student, now mainly 19th century. The 19th century is the year when European power look African countries, and then after Berlin Congress, okay, after Berlin Congress, European countries, mainly England, France, Germany, Italy, these countries are distributed to Africa between them. Africa's almost all countries. So students, now the question: why they doing such type of why they did such type of activities? So look the points. First, the variety of raw materials and materials were required for industrial growth in Europe. First of all, 19th century is the year. Okay, mainly already industrial revolution started in Europe. First England, later France, Germany, Russia, Italy, Austria, everywhere in Europe. So these are the advanced countries. They need raw materials for their industry. So they need raw materials for their industry, and later they need also market for their products. So they need country for colony. So this country for colony and also for raw material. That's why a variety of raw materials and minerals were required for industrial growth in Europe. That means raw materials is very important for European countries for their industry. That's why they have colonized African countries. With this line, Africa has a vast resource of such wealth which could be exploited. Yes, till now you all know, you have little bit idea about the African continent. Okay, African continent is a huge continent and vast continent, and lot of minerals resources are there. That's why in those days European countries thinking they can exploit Africa properly. That's why they are go to Africa and exploit African countries. This is the first important point. Come to second important point. Labor force was easily available at cheap rate in large number in African countries. Look, labor. All of you know that labor is very important for production. Okay, one of the important things for production. This is economical term. So labor, we all know African people, European bring African people in Europe for like slaves, and they work like slaves, they live like slaves, and they work hard for industry, for production, but they get nothing. And with this line, the Europeans therefore found it fruitful established colony in Africa. Okay. Look, labors are very easy in Africa. That's why they collected labor, they bring labor to Europe for their production. And later European countries, mostly England, France, Germany, Italy, they created colony. South Africa, Zimbabwe. Okay. The previous name of Zimbabwe was Rhodesia. Okay. Colonized by England. Other look, Cameroon, colonized by Germany. Okay. Like this, all the European nations cut down Africa and distribute among them. Okay. And making colony. Now point number 3. The African countries are very weak in administration and defense. The Europeans are superior military and technologically easily colonized vast area in Africa. This is a fact. Okay, African countries, think till now think about the African continent. If you look South Africa, Zimbabwe, and this type of country, another matter. But if you look Uganda, Congo, Nigeria, those who were little bit small country of Africa, these are till now underdeveloped country. Okay, and the administration, the military power, the technology, everything is very poor in African country till now. And look the European countries, England, France, Russia, Germany, they are developed country. They are too much developed country, and they are the military power, administration, and each section of the nation is very developed. So it is very easy for European country to colonize African country in those days, mainly in 19th century. That's why European countries go to Africa and cut down Africa properly and distribute it among them. Now come to next point. With the rise of industrial revolution, a lot of money was accumulated. In Europe. The Europeans started to invest this surplus money by establishing colonies in different parts of this world. Look, industrial revolution. Okay, industrial revolution is a huge. I mean to say that huge change in European life, in economical life also. They got huge money. They accumulated huge money, and that's why European countries. I mean to say that mainly England, France, Germany, Netherlands. They wanted to invest this money in colony. Okay, that's why they started creating colony in Africa and other part of third world country. That's why they come Africa, Asia, this type of country. Those who are not developed, they are not developed country, they are third world country. That's why they are creating and investing money. Okay, investing money for their profit. For their profit. Obviously, remember this, only for their profit, they are investing colonies. Okay, and that's why they are going to colonize African people and another side Asian people, because Africa and some part of Asia are not developed. That's why this area are very easy to capture. That's why they are investing money, making colony in this area. So student, question is in this video the topic is European attraction to Africa. So mainly attraction reason is the raw materials, labor, money, and the other thing, those who are very profitable for European nation. So student, from this video we are going to discuss various important aspects that are behind the attraction of European people to Africa. So student, I think this video is enough for this topic. If you have any question, then you can ask me. But remember, this topic is very important, and another important aspect that this is very essential question. Okay student? Okay? Thank you.